Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video we're going to be going in depth into the brand new dinos that are coming out with version 257 for the PC with the ETA of April the 30th. If you guys do want to see anything else about version 257, you can go check out my old videos. As you can see, everything within this update, there's so much stuff and it'll be very interesting for you guys. But today's video is just going to be focusing on the 4 brand new dinos. I don't know why I said new so many times there, but it is going to be awesome and I can't wait for that. Now, if you guys do enjoy this video, and if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be amazing. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you're new to the channel, that'd be great. Thank you for all the support you guys have been showing on the videos. And this video is actually coming from my brand new computer, which is why there's been a delay on videos. I'm sorry for that. It's been about nearly 3 days now, because I've just been waiting for this to arrive. So there's going to be so many videos coming, loads of mod showcases on the PC and stuff like that. And when updates do drop like this, I'll be able to show you guys and just bring so much more in the videos as well as console. So I'm going to be going straight in with this video. I don't want to be longing it out too much because I know you guys like me getting into the information as fast as possible. So we're just going to skip all of this and just go straight in with the brand new dinos. So the first one we are going to be looking at on the screen right now, as you can see, is the Giant Bee. The Giant Bee is probably the one I'm the most excited for. There are a lot of the, I'd say every single dino or creature or underwater creature in this update is a very good one. I know sometimes within updates when things get released, people aren't always so excited. They might be excited about one, but all 4 of these are very, very cool and I cannot wait for them. So as you can see, the Giant Bee, the main thing you need to know is it's so, it loves being, if you get into its territory, it will get so angry and it will come and attack you because they are very territorial, and so if you do go near their nests, it's going to mean trouble. So this is the one thing before I need to talk to you guys about, is it is tameable, not rideable, but when it says it's tameable, only the queen bee, and when I mean yes, there is a queen giant bee, that's the only thing that is tameable. The little drones you can't tame, they'll just attack you. But if you do tame the queen bee, the other drones will help you out, so it's going to be pretty awesome. So let's just go into this now. So in the wild, the drones have never strayed far from their nests, which they build high in the island's redwood trees or the rocky cliff sides. The drones can be seen swarming around the nests in groups, but if you want to be able to see the queen, you would need to crack open into the nest, and speaking from experience, this is not a pleasant task, as the untamable drones, which is the one around them, are very territorial, so if you do anything to their nest, they're going to get pretty angry with you. I probably should have seen that one coming in hindsight. Take caution, the stings will weaken any creature which suffers, which gets in their way, and the stinger is not barbed, so they can sting multiple times just like wasps, which is not exciting at all. So they're going to be dangerous, and I suppose that's pretty cool, because if they were like normal bees, that would probably make them not as OP in the game, and them not having that is probably going to make them way too OP, but obviously we'll find out that when they do get released. So a tamed queen bee will lay drone eggs and construct a nest that survivors can farm honey from, so long they wear their specialized beekeeping gear. So said honey is not only the sweet and delicious but laced scents that land mammals find so irresistible, but many hunters use it to bait their traps, and drones will also follow their queen into battle so they can be used in self-defense in a pinch. So the queen bee is going to be your main priority to be able to tame this. You're going to have to get straight in past the other drones, so you're going to have to be well equipped when fighting this nest, because it's not going to be something that someone with hide armor is going to be able to do. It's going to have to be someone who's got their their flak armor, their tech. It's going to be if you have tech, I'm sure you'll be fine. But metal or flak, it's still going to be I reckon this will still be a task, because you've got to get through the many other untamable drones around. So it's going to be interesting to how that's going to work. And the queen bee will also, if you do take it to battle, the little bees will follow behind, which gives you such a big nice army of bees. So it's going to be interesting, and I do think this will be awesome to farm honey, which is going to help you actually tame dinos, because mammals and find it so irresistible basically in the game. So that is everything you need to know about the Giant Bee. If you have any questions about any of them that I might not answer or stuff like that, you can drop it in the comments down below and I will answer your question. So the second dino that is coming out with this update is the Diodon. This one is basically referred to be a hell pig or a hippopotamus all mixed together in one. It is tameable and it is rideable, as you'll be able to see there, and it's similar to the giant bees. It is very territorial, so if you get in its way, it will fight you and cause you a lot of damage, as these are very dangerous. So we're going to go into this information now about this guy, and as you'll see, the Daeodon is the largest known species of the mammals that are referred as hell pigs. Even though the Daeodon has many similarities to the hippo, and basically the fitting nickname is this here that you'll be able to see on the screen, but I can never say it, so I thought I'd just let you guys say what you want to say. The Daeodon is as mean as it looked, and any survivor that wanders too close to its feeding grounds will find that out the hard way. Its appetite is a very interesting appetite. It will eat most things, and it scavenges and forages and hunts to survive. It doesn't really need to eat that much, but obviously it will eat anything that comes near it, because it does live on the dry grasslands as well as sandy ecosystems, and its temper hasn't hurt either, as many predators would rather seek out less vicious prey than this as well. Its uncommonly high metabolism enables it to heal very rapidly, making it a difficult beast to bring down or even tranquilize. Many tribes use the Daeodon packs basically as their war parties, not only because of their fierce nature, but due to its remarkable ability to rapidly heal itself. So I would say that this guy is going to be definitely a great one for battle. 100% a great idea if you can obviously get one down and tame one first, because obviously they sound very OP. If you do have a pack of them, I reckon riding in on a pack of these guys into a base would not even be that bad of an idea, to be honest. If you send some people on the Daeodons, I'm sure this is going to cause a lot of damage, as they heal themselves very quickly as well. So if you are taking damage, you shouldn't have to worry too much to the point of to the point of having things shot at you, such as turrets and stuff. So that is everything that you need to know about the Daeodon. It's a pretty interesting dino to be added into the game. I'm really excited to see what this is going to be like, and you know what, I like always seeing what people's, and obviously there's my own opinions on when things get released, but other people's opinions on what they think of it as a as a community, as a dino in the game. So the third, the second from last dino that is going to be released, which is actually an underwater creature, which is ARK have actually helped me out here, because they have, the thing that can help you, the name. So it's the Liopleurodon. So definitely helped me out a lot there by helping, with the actual pronunciations. The Liopleurodon is an underwater creature that is both tameable and rideable. What I know about these guys is they are pretty big. They're not as big as the Mosasaurus, if you wanted a little comparison, but they are very deadly. I'll do a little roundup because I know a lot about these already. I will read through it as well, but it's more like with these guys, they're medium speed. They're quite a medium type of underwater creature. You're probably more better off going for a Mosasaurus. But apparently they have such a dangerous bite on this game that if you do pump in so much melee damage, this could probably beat a Mosasaurus in a fight. If it's not definite, but if you do pump in some crazy melee speed and you do get the hits off. Now, as you'll see, is the Liopleurodon is a mid-sized ocean predator, typically between 20 to 25 feet long. So when they say mid-sized, it's still pretty big. It mostly hides within the reefs, waiting to ambush its prey that swims by. Due to its low acceleration and medium speed, it tends not to chase prey that escape its devastating chomp attack. Which, as you can see, devastating chomp attack. If you put in a melee speed and you get that first attack in, it's gonna be dangerous. Neither the fastest swimmer nor the most powerful ocean predator, it still has its uses for those who wanting to stay underwater for periods of times. Many tribes use it as for a long duration of oil and oyster harvesting trips. Often those who don't believe it, in the qualities are shunned, because they realize how amazing it is once they do tame it, because this guy can swim and stay underwater for pretty insane amounts of times. The species on the island almost seems to be magical. The reptile's skin secretes an oil that, when absorbed through the skin contact, makes the rider process oxygen more efficiently for extreme diving when going through the ocean. So this guy will make you, if you are riding it or if you're near it and you are wearing your scuba diving equipment, this will make it last so much longer being with this dino. So if this is going to be more of a resource type of dino, but if you do have things that attack you, like such as megalodons and stuff, it will still still be able to defend itself very well. So I would give this guy, if I were to rate this guy out of 10, I would still give it a 7. Like, I would still get a very high number because of how useful it is in different ways. I mean, when new dinos come out, people look at things in the way of how is it going to fight other people, how is it going to be better in PvP, and this is more going to be useful in the PvE side of things. But I still definitely think I'm going to get one of these for sure, but I'm looking forward to seeing what this is going to be like, and what I said, what other people are going to think this is going to be like when it does get released. So the final dino that is coming with this version 257 is the Kentrosaurus. Many of you guys may have seen this in my videos before, many of you guys haven't. The Kentrosaurus has been a while, it's been around a while, and so have the others really, but I have done a few videos on the Kentrosaurus, which is actually a relative of the Stegosaurus, as you'll probably be able to tell by the look of it. But this guy is tameable, but he's not rideable, and you could probably tell already, but without me even telling you guys that it's not rideable, because of the insane amount of spikes on it that you probably can't even fit a saddle on, because there's spikes all over it, and it's very well armored. So many things will stay away from it because of actually how dangerous this guy can get. So, while the Kentrosaurus is considerably smaller than its close relative, the Stegosaurus, it has much more matters of self-defense. In fact, it's arguably the pound-for-pound champion. Not only the Stegosaurus, not only the Stegosaurus, basically, that's the other name for it. But when encountered in close night fighting packs, so I wanna rank this up, because when I'm reading through these things, sometimes they're probably quite hard for some people to understand. Some of you guys might understand, but I prefer just to literally just say. So it's smaller than the Stegosaurus, it's much more dangerous than the Stegosaurus, and it's so much more of a fighting type of machine for you guys. Thanks to its wickedly sharp self-defense spikes, any creature which attacks the Kentrosaurus is likely to be reversely wounded in turn, and it's capable of piercing even through the thickest of hides and armors when on the offense. I've personally witnessed the Kentrosaurus felt much larger predators in single maneuver. So it's like, if a T-Rex comes and tries to attack a Kentrosaurus, it's more likely that the T-Rex will run away after even one hit, because of how deadly and how many spikes and how sharp its tail is. So it's very interesting to see what this is going to be like. Survivors have seen little success in their attempts to ride the Kentrosaurus owing to its spikes and hot-headed anger. However, the tamed herd of a Kentrosaurus can defend a compound as well as take on any large carnivore. One swing of its deadly tail can take a survivor's life, or even turn the tide of a pitched battle. Underestimating the Kentrosaurus can be a fatal mistake, especially when it's in a herd. When travelling in numbers, the Kentrosaurus seems to grow much more aggressive, increasing the range as it will defend its territory. So it is definitely an angry creature. Lots of people would, when given this a first glance, will look at it and think, you know what, this isn't something I'm excited for. But when you actually read in and find out more about these dinos, you realise how crazy this is actually going to be, and and just different things like this being added in is going to be interesting. So it's more of one of those ones like the giant bees, where it's not going to be rideable as like the other two in this update, but it is going to be tameable. They're all tameable in this update, and it's going to have its own uses to defending you while it following around you. And I'm sure it's much quicker as well. The speed isn't actually talked about much in this, but I'm sure it's much quicker than a Stego, because we all know Stegos are very slow and they're very underused in the game because there's nothing really that interesting. But I definitely think these will be used a lot, because it probably has decent amounts of speed in it, and because it's smaller and it's probably more nimble, and it's got some insane damage to it. So definitely going to be something you're going to be seeing in fights against all the big dinos like T-Rexes, Allosauruses, Spinos, Gigas. Everything is going to be interesting. But that is all the information that you guys need to know about these brand new dinos with version 257. I'm really looking forward to just doing a bunch of videos on this update when it does come out April the 30th. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm so happy the brand new computers come. But if you guys did enjoy this video and you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be amazing. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you're new to the channel, that'd be great too. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support you've been constantly showing on the channel. It means so much to me. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Instagram too, the links will always be in the description down below for so much more of that. I'm so excited for this update to drop, as well as all the other videos you guys are going to be seeing on this channel from now on. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. See you guys later, and thank you for watching.